Hi, everybody. Jim Crawford here with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, and I'm here with Ashley of Stirrups Mobile Bar Company. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. So, can you tell us a little bit about when you got started and how you got started with the business?
I've been in business for less than a year. We launched in June of 2021. I would say I got started 3 months prior to that in March. It was kind of very random how it happened. I've always wanted to do my own business, and I just couldn't figure out what it was I wanted to do. And then I was having just a random conversation with a friend. She had mentioned horse mobile bar or horse trailer bar, and I had no idea what she was talking about. So I get on Pinterest because that's like my Google.
Sure.
And I saw one, and I think my head just exploded. It was like a light bulb moment, and I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I want to do. I love the event industry. I love the decorating, the planning, and all that stuff. So I knew right then and there that's what it was, and so much so this conversation happened on a Saturday, and by Monday I was towing this trailer home.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
that's great.
However, it did not look like this when we purchased it.
I saw on your Facebook page the before and after,
Yeah.
which was really cool.
Yeah, so thank goodness for my husband. He's very handy. He did a lot of the renovations. I helped. Our dads helped us. Some friends helped us, and we just busted our butts for 3 months to get it ready because I had the opportunity in June to do an event. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about sort of your products and services, kind of what you do.
Well, we're essentially a bar on wheels, so we're available for hire for private events. We do weddings, birthday parties, showers, you name it, any kind of celebration. We've done a few that were for no reason at all. They just wanted to party. So,
sure.
We do not carry a liquor license. So the way it works, when someone hires us, they provide the alcohol and we provide everything else.
Okay.
I do a drink menu consultation with them prior to their event. I help them decide exactly what they want to serve. I'll help make suggestions if they're not sure. Once that's decided upon, I'll supply them with a suggested shopping list for how much to purchase. I'll say, based on your guest count and time of event, you're going to need this much beer, this much wine, this many bottles of this or that. So all they have to do is go purchase the alcohol. We'll show up 1 to 2 hours before their event to set up. We decorate it based upon the theme of their event.
Okay.
We bring the cups, ice, straws, napkins, mixers, garnishes, the bar tools, all of that stuff. They don't
Sure.
have to do any of that. Once the event's over, we pack up the alcohol and leave it with them because they purchased it. It's theirs to keep. We clean our stuff up and off we go.
I saw that you have a little bit of a promo coming up, and
Yes.
you have some yard games that you could bring
We
as
do.
well.
Yeah.
That's
So
really cool.
We're constantly adding on to our packages where things that they can add on to entertain their guests. We have yard games. I have Bluetooth speakers where I think every party needs music.
Sure.
So we have that to offer as well. They just connect their playlist to it, and it'll put some noise out for the event if you don't need a DJ or anything.
Sure.
Like that.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah.
And with that technology nowadays, that certainly makes it easy to do that.
Yes.
And they sound great, a lot of those items.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. So how about, is there something that folks might not know about the business that you'd want to share?
Yeah, I think there's probably a lot people don't know because we are kind of a newer concept in this area. But one of the main questions I get all the time is, how much is it? What's your price? What's it cost? And there's no black and white answer to that because
Sure.
every event is different, and I tailored the pricing to be fair for the 20-person event for 3 hours versus the 200-person event for 6 hours. So
Totally.
it is specifically calculated by the guest count and the time frame of the event.
Sure.
But there's actually, on our website, it has a really cool feature. You can go on there and hit Get Quote. You type in, it's going to prompt you to answer some questions about your event. If you don't know the guest count, you don't know how many hours, maybe you're in the very beginning stages of planning, that's okay. You can just make a guess.
Sure.
It'll at least give you an idea of what it's going to cost. And it'll tell you exactly, we're going to need this many cups, we're going to need this many straws, this many napkins, bags of ice. Like, it just completely calculates it for you, and you can see the price immediately.
Very cool. Very cool.
I think another thing too, when people hear bar, they think alcohol.
Sure.
And we're so much more than just alcohol. We're just an overall beverage catering company. So we can do coffee, hot chocolate, mocktails.
Sure.
I mean, you name it. We did a kids' party where we showed up and did root beer floats. So
that's very cool.
But you're getting more than just a bartending service with us. Like, you're getting an experience. I mean, we tailor it to really up the game of your event.
Sure.
So.
I've seen some of your photos on social, and it looks really cool.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a cool setup.
Yeah.
We'll have all the links for those things posted as well,
Awesome.
so people can go take a look at that also.
Perfect.
Can you think of a memorable experience with a customer that you want to talk about?
They're all memorable in their own way.
Understood.
They're all so much fun. I've not done any two-like events. We've had tremendous outpouring, just positive feedback since we started. I did way more events than I thought I was going to in the first year.
Okay.
Everybody loves it. I mean, the guests rave about it. It's just, you can read our reviews, and they boast about it. And one of the things they're always like, it's the attention to detail is just.
Sure. And I think nowadays too, especially with all that's going on in the world, people are less apt to go out somewhere for a bigger party, but they do feel comfortable having some close family and friends to their home.
Yeah.
And so this is an option for folks out there, for sure.
Absolutely.
Any events or promotions coming up? Anything you would want to mention?
Yeah, so we are actually going to be, we're doing an open house Valentine's weekend with a floral designer in Leesport. You can find the information for that on Facebook or Instagram. But the promotion we're running right now, if you book an event before March 1st for the months of April and May, we're adding on a complimentary choice of either a balloon arch over the bar or 2 free yard games added to the package.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's great. So I know you have something for us to taste.
I do. So
what do you have?
Yeah, this is my Valentine's Day inspired mocktail. There's no alcohol in this, sadly.
We'll make do.
Yes. But it is a strawberry and rose inspired Paloma. So
okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a taste.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah, so not only do they taste good, but I make them look pretty as well.
Absolutely.
So you'll actually smell the rose when you taste this too.
Very nice.
And those are edible rose petals in there. So
that's very cool.
Yeah.
And I think that goes back to what you said about you help create the menu for the folks as well. Mm-hmm. So they don't have to know everything there is about making a cocktail.
Correct.
You can help them figure it out. And
you give me a theme, and I will just run with it. We've just booked a Hawaiian themed party for next year, and I'm so excited to get the signature cocktail list prepared for her. So.
Awesome. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm with Ashley of Stirrups Mobile Bar Company, and I'm Jim Crawford with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, and we'll see you next time.